Hello, everyone, and I want to thank you for joining me again today. My last video was a pretty emotional confession, especially one where it was to share and to encourage. So, if you haven't had an opportunity to watch it yet, I know it's long. 30 minutes is a long time for me to share something, but it had to be said. It had to come out, and I guess I had to do it when it was on my heart. So I hope that you'll give it a chance, and I hope that you'll listen, and I hope you share it with someone else who might share it with someone else, and that someone else might feel encouraged to share and find a little justice. Maybe tell the truth that will bring them some healing and begin the process for their healing. But what I do want to start doing is I'd like to start talking about creative writing. I'd like to talk about my writing journey and take a little lighter direction, maybe. So today I want to take the moment to start with one particular tip. And this is a tip you're probably going to get from almost any and every writer. And that is to read. Read, read, and read. Read some more. You want to read in your genre, you want to read out of your genre. This provides you with a spectrum, a wide spectrum, so that you're not just reading sci-fi, you're not just reading romance. By reading in and out of your genre, you get a chance to see how you might even, I don't know, make a nice, wonderful mashup of genres. Sort of the way it was fun for me to do a fairy tale mashup by mixing fairy tales and fantasy uh, when I did the Fable Ranger Summons book for middle grade readers. As far as reading, you also want to read craft books. One of the first ones I did was Luke Noah, or is it Noah Luke? Sorry, I don't have it right at the tip of my tongue. But the name of the book was First Five Pages. And after the first manuscript I'd ever written and consequently destroyed, there might have been a flamethrower involved in making sure I got rid of that very first horrible, horrible, horrible manuscript that I wrote. Um, and it was meant to be horrible. It was first. Your first, it's okay for it to be crap. It's supposed to be. If it's perfect the first time you write it, kudos to you. And how long is your deal with the devil? Anyway, um, what I would like to encourage is, along with reading books that are in your genre, you want to read on the craft of writing. So I've already mentioned the first 5 pages. That one was pretty helpful for me. What was not out at the time when I first started getting really, really interested, and is available now, of course, is Stephen King's On Writing. That one I have not read for myself, but I've been told on a ridiculous amount of times. It's a great book when you want to read on the craft of writing. So, if you haven't already, get yours. Am I going to get mine? Yes. Am I going to get it right this second? Give me a bit. I'm going to get it. I am. I really am. So make sure to get Stephen King's On Writing. I mean, come on. He's the master. Also, what you'd want to get is Donald Moss's Writing the Breakout novel. That one will definitely be a helpful one. I only had a chance to kind of read through it a little bit. I just borrowed a friend's, and it's got some fantastic things on there in the book. So make sure to get Donald Moss, and I believe his last name is Maas. Donald Moss's book, Writing the Breakout Novel. You want to get that as well. Now, before I end today's episode and encouraging you to read, 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 I would like to read to you from Never Love. Like I mentioned last time, Never Love was a really great source of healing for me. And it probably has a lot of Easter eggs in here that really kind of helped me along the way. So here's a little something I'd like to share from Neverlove. And I'd like to share it, I think last time I shared the original covers, but I'd like to share Neverlove, the new cover, and the sequel, They All Fall Down, its new cover. I like to share this because the first original covers, I absolutely adored them, heart them, totes adorbs, wonderful, but you really couldn't tell they were series. This, there's no doubt, this is my Shadow Jumper series, okay? So, what I'd like to share is from Abigail's point of view, and here we go. A small part of Abby thought that she should hate all men for the damage her father put her through. Yet she couldn't. Her father alone mistreated her. She never opened herself to anyone else to find out if they would do the same. No need to when her books gave her Mr. Darcy, Legolas, Harry Potter, and John Stark to keep her company. Hardly gave real-life guys a thought until he appeared. Handsome, quiet. Something about him tugged at her heart, and he looked at her with interest, as if, somehow, she was intriguing. As if. Abby shook her head. Mystery Boy's face lingered in her mind, taking up more and more space with each moment. Maybe our paths shouldn't cross again. Maybe it was just a freak thing. Her heart, on the other hand, beat with a passion and desire to end the mystery and know more about the boy who held the night in his eyes. Now, to know more about this boy and Abigail and how things go, you'll want to get Neverlove, and then of course follow that up with They All Fall Down. I am of course working on the last book in the series, which will be titled soon and will be out soon. I'd also encourage you to check out some additional reading. Atone and Frailties of the Bun, which are part of the Enio Chronicles, and they kind of are like introductions to characters who will show up in the third book, and at least one or two character names showed up, and They All Fall Down. So anyway, again, today's tip, number one tip, reading. Come on, it's good for the soul. It takes you around the world and back to Middle Earth and back again. You can go to places your imagination couldn't even begin to dream of. And then you get to dream of them now because of reading. And of course, it's great for the craft, to build on the craft of creative writing. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. And always remember, you have the power to do more than dream. You can do. Have a great day.